So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Mr. Untouchable's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Black Mamba's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
I want to see that jab.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Way to block there. Halfway through round number one.
Double up your jab.
Black Mamba's left landing well. Mr. Untouchable's right hand scores well. A crushing two-punch combo by Mr. Untouchable. A headshot blocked. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Mr. Untouchable stunned and staggered.
Keep moving. Get out of there. Get out of there.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Deep breath. Get some more. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a wide punch and he caught you. So tighten up your punches, all right? Tighten them up.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep it.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Mr. Untouchable's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
That's a well-scored left hand by Mr. Untouchable. Black Mamba's rocked by that punch. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
You got it.
Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, hook.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
You and letting this thing get away from us, champ. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make a fight right now.
Black Mamba's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Left and right, left and right. Come
Reaching
on,
the
baby.
halfway mark of this round. Nice block by Black Mamba.
Come on, kid.
Crashes home with the uppercut.
Not focusing.
Two
Come on, stay
snapping
away from
jabs
those.
by
Come on,
Black
man.
Mamba. Mr. Untouchable's tag.
You gotta land a big punch now, champ. No doubt about it. If you lose in this fight, you need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out. Okay, listen.
You don't need that.
You can
I'll
throw him
that
off.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches. Combinations.
Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Black Mamba's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He is not in good shape. He could be on the... And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round? End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Mr. Untouchable.
Don't let him get at you.
Mr. Untouchable's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Good exchange. He fires back. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mr. Untouchable.
Good job,
Mr. Untouchable's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move.
I'll do you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
The start of the 6th round. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. Missed the target with that hook. Mr. Untouchable's putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher. But Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches. And what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Black Mamba's staying away from trouble. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't going back. He took for granted, and bang.
What a great round this has turned into. Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
Get up, man.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Let's go.
5.
Get up now. Get up off that mat. Come on, baby.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
Calm down. Breathe. Breathe. Good job. Hey, caught you with your hands down. Come on now. Keep them hands.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Mr. Untouchable's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
And that's the end of round 7.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight?
We got it.
Then let's move out there. This guy.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
There you go.
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right?
Teddy's scorecard shows that this is a completely one-sided fight. I mean, he's done it all, Teddy. He has scored knockdowns. He has just utterly broken down the man opposite.
Yeah, now it's time for the other corner to say the thing that you hate to have to say as a trainer. You need a knockout to win.
Good right hand by Black Mamba. He missed with that headshot. Lands a big hook. Mr. Untouchable's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Up and down. Side to side.
That right hand over the top lands flush. And this round comes to an end.
Keep it up.
Black Mamba's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there. You are losing this fight because you're not throwing any punches out there. You need to cap.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mr. Untouchable. Protecting his head well with his guard. Black Mamba's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
A well-placed left hand up top. And now he scores well with the straight right. Solid hook. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Not much action as he just ties up. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Stunned, but all of a sudden now, surviving. Oh! Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff! He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Black Mamba's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good smooth work by Black Mamba. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
He's just big shot he just scored with. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
That was good. Keep that up, and we have this one.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
All right, relax, just relax. You're doing fine. Now you're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight, keep them tight. Feel good? Excellent, keep going.
I like the way he's looked all night, Teddy. As we sit here in round number 11, he has a huge advantage on the scorecards. You can tell that he was a primed, well-conditioned athlete coming into this. He's fresh.
Yeah, and he's not worried about those blisters. Remember before the fight we were talking to him, and his cornerman, his trainer, had him doing all the chopping of the trees and everything with the hatchet, and he had those blisters all over his hands. He was complaining. He's not complaining right now. It's paying off for him.
Mr. Untouchable feeling the impact of that powerful hook. And he's holding. Great hook to the head that time. Black Mamba's nailed by a counter punch. That's an impactful Powerful right hand by Mr. Untouchable. Mr. Untouchable sticking to his game plan regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, in one breath you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that line. You need to.
Black Mamba's able to land a good, solid left hand. He's doing a really nice job here on the outside. He's staying safe. He is away from his opponent's danger zone, but yet he's able to accomplish things offensively.
Yeah, he's getting full extension on his punches is what you're basically saying, Joe. He's doing a good job of that. If he threw his punches from a little too close, he would get time. So he's making sure he's at the right place when he first gets those punches moving.
Mr. Untouchable's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
That's right. Body shots, body shots.
A solid left hand by Mr. Untouchable. Working his way on the out. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
And we come to the end of the round.
Toe-to-toe with this guy.
Black Mamba's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is.
That's a big right hand. Mr. Untouchable's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Good right hand. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass...
Solid. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Mr. Untouchable's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Teddy, it wasn't long ago we looked at your scorecard and he was trailing in this fight. Now he's sitting there with his arm raised with a knockout victory.
Well, that's the benefit of those body punches early on. It paid off, got him to drop his hands, stop moving his head a little bit, and he got the knockout just when he needed it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.